Welcome! This video will take a close look at Reaching Recovery's 4 measures of recovery. Specifically, we will take a look at the recovery needs level, the recovery marker inventory, the consumer recovery measure, and the PRO, promoting recovery in organizations. The first instrument is called the recovery needs level. The most basic assumption here being that consumers' needs change over time. This instrument assigns the right level of service intensity for each consumer at the right time. It is completed by the clinician in combination with treatment planning and is scored electronically according to an algorithm. It assigns someone to one of 5 levels of service intensity, anywhere from assertive community treatment to psychiatry only. The recovery needs level can be built into the workflow for clinicians to easily score and receive immediate results. The second instrument is called the recovery marker inventory. The clinician fills out this assessment for each consumer on their caseload. It consists of 8 dimensions that tend to correlate with a person's individual recovery. The 8 dimensions are employment, education, participation in areas of interest, level of symptom management, participation in services, housing, and substance abuse, the level of use, and the stage of change. The information is computed to an overall score that is plotted over time. Staff and consumers look at the overall score and drill down to look at the specific 8 dimensions. This level of detail plots scores over time and provides staff and consumers a tool to use in treatment planning and to aid in meaningful discussions about their recovery. The recovery scattergram is a tool that enables providers to plot individual outliers with the recovery data. The green and red dots represent individuals who fall outside the norm in relation to their recovery growth. A person can be progressing in recovery faster or slower than their peers. The blue dots are individuals who are progressing in their recovery at a rate similar to their peers. The recovery scattergram is used for clinical supervision and management discussions. The next instrument is called the consumer recovery measure. This is completed by the consumer to capture a person's own perception of recovery in 5 areas: hope, personal sense of safety, symptom management, satisfaction with social networks, and active growth. This instrument is only 16 questions long. And just like in the recovery marker inventory, the consumer recovery measure calculates an overall recovery score that is plotted over time. Staff and consumers look at the overall score and drill down to look at the specific 5 dimensions. This level of detail provides staff and consumers a tool to use in treatment planning and to aid in meaningful discussions about their personal journey of recovery. The scattergram for the consumer recovery measure is just like the one for the recovery marker inventory in that it is looking at groups of individuals and outliers. This again is used for program management and clinical supervision. The fourth instrument is called the PRO survey, or Promoting Recovery in Organizations. This is an annual survey given to consumers for them to assess how well staff does at promoting their recovery. We know that different staff promote recovery differently based on their different roles. Therefore, this survey is broken down by 7 types of staff that interact with consumers. For each type of staff, there are between 10 to 16 questions. This is administered by hiring and training consumers to survey other consumers. Overall results enable an agency to pinpoint areas of need, and teams or particular programs are able to see their scores in relation to their agency's average scores. This is used by each team to discuss strengths in recovery work and develop action plans to increase areas needing improvement. We know our services work because we have the outcomes to prove that our consumers recover. To learn more, simply call or email us.